Guys, so I have a haul for you, and this is mostly a Smashbox haul. I'm not gonna lie, there's only 3 items that I'm going to show you today that aren't from Smashbox. The reason is that you know I work for them, but the store that I work in, we had a promotion where if you bought 2 products you got extra points on your Boots card, and it was £7.50. So it was almost too good to give up, and there was some of the new products that I really wanted to add to my collection to share with you because I'm literally so in love with them. They're literally beautiful, and so that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm also going to show you a couple of other bits that I picked up sort of along the way. Right, let's jump in. Let's do this first. This is the fan brush from Smashbox, and I use this every day at work. I apply people's highlighter with it, I apply powder with it. I'm literally the biggest fan of this brush. The reason I got it for myself is I want to use it for highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones. It's really nice and soft, it gives a really nice glow, but it doesn't make the skin too shiny. You can control where the highlight's going, and I'm just literally so excited about this. I love it, and you can see it is a little bit dirty because I have used it already, because I could not resist, because I love it. So now another brush that I got from Smashbox is this, and this one I've left in the cellophane to show you. Now the reason I got this is this has been out of stock for the longest time, and we've only been getting it back on counter probably the last sort of month or so, and I've wanted to try it. And this is, they call it their angled brow brush, but what I think I'm actually going to use this for is possibly liner. I'm not sure, but it's just a nice angled brush. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, but it's quite dense, which is what I like about it. So I will have a little play around with it. I might end up using it for brows, I might end up using it for liner. It might be a multi-purpose brush, let's say, but I just really wanted to try it, and as it was back in stock and I was getting £7.50 on my Boots card, it felt like I had to do it. So that was that. The next thing is this, and this is one of the new Always Sharp lip liners. This is in the shade Violet, because if you watch my September favourites, you will have heard me say that I've literally been obsessed with lips this month, trying different liners, different colours, things totally out of my comfort zone. And this is completely out of my comfort zone, but I'm just so in love with it. Now this is one of the new Always Sharp liners, so they twist up automatically. You don't need to sharpen them, you don't actually twist them, the sharpener is in the lid, and that's what raises up the pencil. But they're waterproof as well, and they're just so long lasting, and you can wear them on their own, you can wear them with lipstick, literally. And this is the Violet, and that to me is just beautiful, and it is out of my comfort zone, so that is good. So I always have wanted to be able to wear like a really nice purple lip, and I haven't been able to, but with Violet I can. The next thing that I got on the same line of lips is this, and this is the Be Legendary Long Wear Lip Lacquer, and this is in the shade Ultraviolet. I really wanted the shade Beat, which is very similar to this, but it was out of stock. I had one and a lady bought it, so that wasn't going to happen for me, so I went for the Ultraviolet instead. Now I absolutely love these lip lacquers. They're going to end up being dangerous for me because they've got, their packaging is just so cute to start off with, and they have like a little figure of 8 applicators, so when you put it on it actually hugs your lip, and so you get a really nice even application. But what's nice about these is that when you apply them, they're all nice and glossy and they look a little bit like a lipstick, but as they wear, another hair, as they wear, they leave a stain on the lip, so even when your gloss is all gone, you've still got a really nice colour to your lips. And this is Ultraviolet, and I did try it before I bought this combination, and the violet with the ultraviolet blended in, it just looks beautiful, it looks really pretty. If you would like to see that, please let me know. And it's just gorgeous, and I'm really excited to have got hold of that one. Then the last thing that I got from Smashbox, I did buy one other thing, but that's for a Christmas present for my friend, so I can't show you just in case. But the other thing that I got is this, and this is Pretty Social lipstick from Smashbox, and this is just a really beautiful mid-toned pink. It's a cream finish, it's really moisturising, doesn't dry out your lips, and I just love this colour. It reminds me an awful lot of Angel from MAC, which, as you know, I am a huge fan of. I've also really enjoyed wearing this with a colour called Figgy. It's a lip, one of the Always Sharp lip liners, and that, I did Instagram a picture but that blended in with a little bit of this in the middle just looks gorgeous. It's almost a little bit, it's not quite the 90s lip, but it's not, it's sort of an in-between. I can't really describe it. It looks gorgeous. I really like it. But this is Pretty Social. Now, Pretty Social is a colour that suits nearly everybody. Because it is a mid-tone pink, it goes with everything. On some people, it does go more mauve. On me, it tends to go more towards the pink scale. But it's just really nice and easy to wear, and I love it. So I was really excited to pick that. That is the end of Smashbox. The next three things I have to show you are all completely different. The first one is this, and this is a 17 eyeshadow, and I haven't taken this out of the plastic yet. It's a 17, it's just called 17 eyeshadow, and it's new, and I liked it because it looks sparkly and it's black, so I thought that had to be a winner. Oh dear. Oh no, I thought the packaging was broken there. Right, so this is the colour. It looks, you can see, more gunmetal-y, but it is called black, so let's have a little look see. Now, I did buy this blind because we didn't have a tester out for this yet, but it was because it twinkled, and because there's obviously spotlights everywhere, it just looked so pretty. Now, having swatched it, it is pretty. It's quite a soft black. I would say it is more of a grey, but it's got a nice reflection to it. It feels really creamy as well and really soft, and it was only £3.89, and it was just pretty, so I wanted to buy it because I could pay for it on my points that I got from my other stuff. So yeah, I bought this, and it's pretty and sparkly. The next thing I bought is a little bit random, and I did get it from eBay, but it's all sealed and all that kind of good stuff. But I've wanted some really bright, vivid shadows for a long time, and the Sleek palette, I think is it the Acid palette, that wasn't what I was necessarily after. They were too matte, some of them, and it just wasn't really my cup of tea. And I really like the idea of getting the Electric palette from Urban Decay, which I have found online still available, but I just don't know that I'm actually going to use it enough to be able to justify it. So I went onto eBay and I typed in neon eyeshadows. I thought, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing comes up. Anyway, something that did come up is this, and this is the Electric Beauty palette from Technic. Now, I think I've heard of Technic, but I don't know if I'm thinking of electrical stuff. I could be, I might not be, I really don't know, but it was £3.99, so I was going to give it a go, and it's all sealed so I can show it to you. It looks very much like a Sleek palette, doesn't it, really, with the massive mirror and then all the shadows. But oh, let me take that plastic off. It might be a bit easier for you to see. See, it was good to leave the plastic on, but I should have taken it off really, shouldn't I? The little sponge thing that I'm going to chuck in the bin right now. But there we go, and you can see they're just really nice and bright, and the colours that I specifically wanted with these sort of like purples and blues, and I must admit this colour here at the moment to me is the stuff of dreams. I'm literally obsessed with like cranberries and warm wine colours and burgundies and all that kind of stuff, so I'm really excited. Right, let's have, what should I stick my finger in first? Let's go for the colour that I really like. Not bad. And then let's go for a blue, a green, and the orange. Not bad at all. I think you are going to have to definitely use a primer with these. And I think they're going to need a little, oh my god, that blue is amazing. Need a little bit of building up and stuff. But for £3.99, I don't think that's too bad. You can see, really bad place to swatch, Maria. That's the wine, the blue, the green and the orange, just 4 random ones, but I think that is going to be pretty damn cool to have a little play around with. So £3.99, I'm glad I picked it up. If it isn't the best, doesn't matter, but at the same time, if I really fall in love with the colours, then I know it might be worth investing. The last thing that I got is this, and I did Instagram a picture of it. It's this. It's the new palette from Beverly Hills, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and do you say the Tamana palette? I'm not sure, but it's the lady on Instagram. She's Dress Your Face. She literally does some incredible looks. And as I'm such a fan of my Amrezy palette, which is still my favourite out of all of my Beverly Hills palettes, I literally love that. I decided to take the jump and go for this. I did look at the Maya Mia one, but there was a couple of colours that I've already got in different palettes, and so it wasn't an essential to me, and it was quite similar to some of the other things that I'd got. In the box you do get these, which are different like little look cards with different looks that you can do. My favourite is this one, which they call, oh, they don't really call it anything, but it's just a really beautiful sort of like burgundy, plum, gold, smoky eye. So I might be having a go at that at some point. But this is the palette. Again, very similar. You get the mirror, you get the little brush, but then just look at these colours. And again, this was what decided it for me over the Maya. This colour here, which is called Sangria. I love China Rose, which is almost like a coppery gold. The black is so pigmented on the Anastasia palettes. You do get fallout, so you do have to be careful, but beautiful. You've got blush here, which is like a really nice natural. There's 4 mattes. You've got Bengal, which will be a great crease colour. So I'm just really, really excited to play around with it, and I haven't touched it or done anything to it till I showed you, and I've had it now for about, well, over a week, and I'm just so excited, and it's so beautiful, and I love it so much. So this was my haul from sort of like the last 2-3 weeks. This was my beauty haul. I am going to be filming another one straight after this. It's actually a boots haul again, but that one's more skincare, that kind of stuff. A few nail polishes thrown in, so if you want to see that, that will be coming up on my channel shortly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching as always. I love you all lots. Leave lots of comments, subscribe, like, all that kind of cool stuff. I appreciate it all, and I will see you very soon.